welcome to the first episode of DIW. Got any ideas for name?
No, DIW Radio show for now, I suppose. So we think of something good.
DIW Radio show. Me, Firing Zero, aka Geomatic, and my guest, WCW for Life. 0123. That's right.
Oh.
You can still hear me, can't you?
Yeah.
Good. Right, okay. So, the first topic we're going to talk about today is, well, let's start off with DIW, I guess. So, what do you want? Anything you want to talk about?
Well...
Well, should we start with Ben Giganta then?
Yeah, that's my car who's been wrestling in a DIW dungeon for the last, is it 2 weeks. So I'll just start off talking about some of the cars, shall we?
Okay, good idea.
So we have the DIW champion, Maxwell Steen, yeah. And he won the championship in the first episode, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But
he beat Diablo.
What? Sorry.
He beat Diablo.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
And X Division champion is of course Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. One of my favourites actually in DIW.
Even after Dungeon episode 4.
That did change my opinion a little bit, but yeah, other than DIW Dungeon episode 4, he was one of my favourite cars.
Yeah. I have to say though that Ryan has been through a lot of crap recently. I mean, first week he got pushed off a fire engine, which is really weird. That wasn't meant to happen, but hey. But yeah, like he said, I think Ryan's one of my favourite cores, except for, like he said as well, the DIW Dungeon. Anyway, YouTube champion is SOS.
So actually, I gotta say, just equally one of my favourites, SOS. I think he's a good champion. You know, there's not much to say. He's a great in-ring competitor. Would you like to say anything about SOS?
Yeah. First of all, I did wanted to start him off as like a good in-ring competitor and be winning matches, but I've accidentally been booking him to lose matches all the time, which wasn't meant to happen. He was meant to be a good champion, and I just started doing that accidentally. But he will come back just in the future, but not right now. Yeah.
Hopefully he'll come back good in the future then.
Yeah. But what other champions do I have? Oh yeah, the tag team champions. That's it.
Sorry, who's the tag team champions again?
DVT and the Exterminator. Actually, they're not really tag team champions anymore. I mean, Exterminator attacks Stevie. So what's going to happen now then? Well, I don't really want to spoil it because you'll find out at the CPV, but let's just say there's going to be a big surprise for anyone that knows the backstory about Stevie T's one of his greatest rivalries of all time. But that's on the core wiki page, you can just go search that. I can't be able to tell it right now.
Okay.
Which show do you think's better at the moment? I mean, who's your favourite superstar at the moment? That's a good question.
Well, I obviously can't pick my own, so other than that, probably would say, this is actually a tough one. Okay, on DIW's main show, I'll have to go with Maxwell Steen.
Maxwell Steen. Is that because he's like good champion or something?
Yeah, I think he is a good champion. It's not really like I've not really got like a lot to say. It's just that I like him. I like him as a champion. I was surprised when he beat Diablo, and I think I could see him being a champion for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, with his hardcore style and the stuff he does, I think you're right about that. He might stay as champion for a long time. But if I can think of anybody else more deserving to be champion, then fine. So, and what about Dungeon?
Well, as people might know, I'm the commentator on DIW Dungeon, and I enjoy it a lot. Actually, I think episode 3 was it the tag team match it was pretty good for a development territory match, I gotta say. I like obviously Ben Giganta and Nathan Slash is he was one of my favourites, but after that attack from Ryden, I'm not really sure about him. Oh, and then there's also Darren Matthews. Is impressed me in is it the first episode? I think he was in that
against Tanto.
Yeah, it's Tanto. Impressed with that standing shooting star press that he did to finish the match. Very good.
At the moment, I kind of think like the Dungeon superstars are actually better than my main roster. They're kind of weird thing, but hope as with Quicksilver and Darren Matthews, just as a side note, they will both be appearing on DIW. Yeah, I sent them to DIW to be superstars in there as well, so that could be very interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to see how they develop there.
Yeah, and you said that you were going to be sending Ben there as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent him yesterday. I sent him to the YouTuber who does the sorry. Yeah, so he should be appearing in the next shows that he does.
It would be very interesting to see how Ben like copes with being in DW, because I have absolutely no idea what their style is. Like hardcore or normal, or technical, whatever.